Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a fully qualified yoga teacher. Welcome to my channel where I talk a lot about yoga and tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home. Also some health and wellness as well. So if that is something that you are interested in, go and hit the subscribe button and support my channel and you'll get updated every single time I post up and onto YouTube so you never miss a video. I am currently staying in the beautiful, sunny, stunning Lindos Inn Roads. I'm having the best time ever. The sea view that we've got is just absolutely incredible and I feel so blessed that I can sit and I can record and practice in front of you guys and give you this content, and I really hope you enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying recording it and giving it and taking it out to you all. This afternoon I am going to be doing a nice, gentle, easy flow, so this is suitable for everybody. If you're someone that's been practicing yoga a long time and maybe just want something a little bit easier and kinder onto the body, a little bit gentler, or maybe you're someone who's a bit new to yoga and you're still learning, this is for you. You don't really need anything to do this flow. I always recommend working with a good quality grippy mat onto a hard surface so that your mat doesn't slip out from underneath you or your hands don't slip on the mat, and it also means it supports your joints properly as well. My mat is by Yogi Bear. This isn't an ad, it's just my favorite mat that I've ever used. It is quite thin though, so if you're someone that needs a little bit more support through the knees and through your joints, it might be worth finding a slightly thicker mat, but I love this mat, especially for traveling because it fits into my hand luggage and it's machine washable as well, so absolute favorite. You can use blocks if you want to, you can use a strap if you want to, but it's not a necessity. And when you're ready, we will get started. We're going to start in everyone's favorite, into child's pose, breathing here. Just take a second to ground yourself. Maybe walk the hands out a little bit further in front of you. Getting a deep stretch across the back. We'll inhale, coming all the way up. Spreading through the shoulder blades and tucking the tailbone under. Your shoulders come past your wrists. We're lifting the tailbone, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking forwards and shuffling back. So we're moving through our cat-cow spines here. So rolling forward, tucking the tailbone under. Exhale as you come back and lift the tailbone. We'll do a few more of these just to warm all the way up through the back. And we'll do one more. We'll shuffle back. And then we're coming up into our tabletop. We're lifting up the right leg and we're going to step the right foot next to the right hand. We're coming into a lizard pose here. So your toes will begin facing forwards next to your hands. We're then pivoting them out to the side to come into your lizard. We'll step the back foot a little bit further behind so you're getting a deep stretch into your hips, and maybe just rock from side to side here. We'll come back into stillness, and if you want a little bit more, maybe coming down onto the forearms. We'll walk back up onto the hands, and we're going to step your back knee or back foot back into your tabletop. From here, we're going to come into our gate pose. So we're going to take the right knee towards the back of the mat and bring the top leg or your left leg up to face the front. Keeping up tall through the spine and the hips, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and we'll then take a side bend. So we're going to take the right hand all the way down, gazing up towards the ceiling. Inhale to come back up. And then we're going to go the other way. So left hand goes onto the left leg, And we're coming all the way into our side bend with the left arm up. Keep your tailbone tucked under and lift through the arm here. So you should feel a stretch all the way down the right hand side of the body. We're going to take both hands down into the mat. Step those knees back into your tabletop and then shuffle back into your child's pose. And we'll do the same on the other side. So just taking a second here, taking a few breaths. Ready to come into those spinal waves. So as you inhale, we're tucking the tailbone under and rolling forwards, lifting and spreading through the shoulder blades. Once your shoulders get past your wrists, you're lifting the tailbone, squeezing the shoulder blades together, gazing forward and coming back. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, rolling back. Make this nice and slow and controlled. Don't be afraid to use the space around you. We'll do one more. And then we're coming back up into our tabletop. Let's pick up the left leg this time, and we're stepping it next to the left hand. So again, your toes are facing the front, and then we're pivoting them out to the side. Your right knee slides back and behind into your lizard lunge. And again, just rocking from side to side here. Come back into stillness. You can stay up onto the hands, or maybe you can come down onto the forearms. If you've got blocks here, you can always place the blocks in front of you and your arms onto the blocks. We'll come back up onto the hands and we'll walk the left knee back into your tabletop. We're going to swing over towards the front of the mat again. So we're taking the knees out to the side and your right leg is coming out this time. Sitting up nice and tall, keeping that tailbone tucked under, squeezing the belly, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Your arms come out to the side. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're gently taking the left arm down, right arm comes up. We'll repeat the other way. Inhale to come up, and then right arm comes onto the right leg, all the way up. Keep that tailbone tucked under, keeping nice and tall, and really stretching through your top hands. And we're coming all the way back up, and we're going to turn to face the top of the mat into your tabletop and back into your child's pose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this flow. It's a nice, gentle flow. It's nice for the mornings. It's nice just before you go to bed, just to kind of calm the mind, bring it to what you're doing. Moving meditation through vinyasa is always such a nice thing to do. Please like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It means so much to me when you support me and you support my channel, and the more support I get, the more I can bring you guys free yoga content. So please comment, like, subscribe, whatever you can do. It really does mean the world to me. And if you already are, thank you so, so much. And I look forward to practicing with you all again soon. Thanks. Bye.